Hi, this is more about high vibrational food, but this is a really quick recipe. This is how to make a substantial meal in a very short period of time. And to have lots of it, this does me 2 main meals. This is 1 onion chopped finely, 2 small baby courgettes chopped, like in half a slice of a courgette all the way through the 2 courgettes. And this is 1 small red pepper. So what I've actually done is I've fried this in a pan with some olive oil this time. I really fancied using olive oil. And I've sprinkled on celery seed leaves, lots of this, because they have very high nutrition. This is how you're making this high vibrational, high nutrition, okay? And then a grating of black pepper. What I'm putting in now is this is chili and lime, and it gives it that tang that you need with all dishes as far as I'm concerned. And this one is paprika, okay? So I'm adding all of this extra in. And what I'm actually going to do now is add this packet of Knorr Mexican rice. And it will come out into the most delicious, large, substantial meal. But not if you ate that rice on its own. If you eat that rice with a pork chop or something like that, or a piece of chicken, you've got a very heavy, low nutritional meal. You've got the carbs, but there's very few vegetables in that pack. Maybe a quarter of a handful of dried veg. So what we're doing, look at this. This is absolutely, and I love it when I've got it on high, so it catches slightly on the bottom. Because what I'm doing now is pouring in mineral water, okay? And I need a lot more of that. So we're going to get this big container. We're going to top it right up. And then what we're going to do is add the rice, which I hope I've already opened securely enough to get at it. No, not opened enough. This is how cooking videos go a bit wrong. I've got one hand holding the camera. Ooh, I think that's open now. I hope it is. We're halfway down the packet. Right, so what we're going to do is throw in the rest of this, the whole packet, which is going to come out very slowly. But you have in here with these vegetables and these spices, because even black pepper, I mean, black pepper is so valuable for people who, I hope everyone now takes turmeric in the morning. And turmeric is activated. The active ingredient in turmeric, which is really good for dissolving any plaque in the brain, it's activated by black pepper. So make sure you do a grinding of black pepper every day on your food. You can see here, look, there's probably 6 peas in this pack, but that doesn't matter. This has got some seasoning in, which is just spices and herbs. And what we're going to do now is let this simmer. So while I go back to doing some more work now, my dinner is working and heating up on this stove here. I think we're going to need a little bit more water, but not quite yet, because you've got that lovely sautéed flavour on your courgettes, onion and your pepper already. And then this is going to be a beautiful tasting with a little bit of paprika in there and a little bit of chili from the we get this in Mexico, which is chili and lime, just pure. But I have bought this in England when I've been there, and I may have got it from mex.uk, isn't it? Mex.uk. It's a company where I used to get beautiful food, because I was already, before I came to Mexico, into Mexican food. I had an aunt that married a Mexican man and so she had a Mexican mother-in-law who actually, when I was visiting, taught me to make my own tortillas and things. This was in the 70s. But I also had an uncle who married a Mexican woman too. Crazy, because they were both English and went over to America at different times. So I have an ancestry now of Mexican in my family line. There were children born on each to each of these. So I have second cousins that are actually Mexican. Not that I know their whereabouts right now. Can you see this bubbling away? I am going to turn it down a little bit now because I'm actually going to find my lid for this pan, and I'm just going to rest a while now while I wait for my dinner. And what I'm going to do is put a photograph up as the what do you call it? Something photo. I can't remember what they call it on YouTube now, but I'm going to try and, when I photograph it at the end, I'm going to try and work out how to put that up as the finished product photo. Thank you for watching. This is a high vibrational living food, because we're not cooking this to death. We're just going to cook this for about another 8 or 9 minutes, and this rice is going to be cooked. I'm going to have to add a little more water. It's already cooking away here. But this is a very quick, high vibrational meal where you don't have to think at the end of the day, have I eaten enough veg and fruit and whatever. We've already done the breakfast today. I don't know whether you've seen that, the pancakes with 2 different fruits. So always use mineral water in your cooking, because you're using a water with a different energy. And I'm going to do another video on the energies of water so that you really understand that. Because in 1991, I channeled the first information that was out there in the public eye about why we should drink water with a particular energy, and that because it has a memory. Love and light and high vibrational eating. That's me going now to take a rest while my food cooks. Thank you.